Gary Nelson's in the chat says the Bears are finally making the right moves. Gary, they're making the right moves, but they're still a 7-win team. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But let's go ahead and move on here. Let's go ahead and move on here and talk about the LA Rams. The Los Angeles Rams had a decent second half of the season in 2024. They end up making the playoffs, and they upset the Minnesota Vikings. Laura, where are you at? They upset your Minnesota Vikings in the wild card game in Phoenix, Arizona, before losing to the Philadelphia Eagles in a snow-packed game. Guys, many people wrote off the Rams in 2024 after their slow start. Many people said, hey, trade Matthew Stafford, trade Kupp, clean house. Let's rebuild. They ended up winning the NFC West in a very, very kind of a tight race toward the end, let's just be honest. But will the Rams make another playoff run and repeat as NFC West champions in 2025? Like I said, I know it's March 5th. I know we got the draft. I know we got preseason, mini camp, OTAs, mandatory camp, all that stuff. I understand that. But it is March, and we're going to talk about it. When you look at the LA Rams, guys, they were carried by Kyren Williams last season. In 2024, Kyren Williams was the LA Rams offense. 1,300 yards rushing, 14 touchdowns, added an extra 200 yards receiving with 2 extra touchdowns, right? He was the man, the myth, the legend, and Kyren Williams is going to be a top 5 running back before we know in the NFL as well. Cooper Kupp, he's gone. Matthew Stafford got a new deal. Now, the Rams did start slow in 2025. A lot of them were because of injuries. Kupp was out. Puka was out. Many of that offensive line was out. The defense was very, very young. Aaron Donald, he retired, so they had a lot of holes. They had a lot of we don't know what to do with our hands type of situation for the first 9-10 games of that NFL season. Let's just be honest. But the second half, they came on hot. Tutu Atwell is also going to test free agency. DeMarcus Robinson is going to test free agency as well. So to repeat in 2025 what they did in 2024, the Rams need to hit the wide receiver market. They need some wide receiver depth. It's simple as that. Kyren Williams, I think, is still going to do his thing. Matthew Stafford is still going to throw his 4,000 yards. They need some wide receiver help. And with the wide receiver market getting full right now, they got a lot of chances, a lot of holes that they could potentially fill. Darius Slayton, Devontae Adams, Tyler Lockett could be looking for a team. DK Metcalf wants out, even though the Chargers have been reaching out to him. Let's not forget about Stephon Diggs. Let's not forget about DeAndre D-Hop. Just to name a few guys. And I think if the LA Rams can just get 2 of those free agent wide receivers or trade for one, aka DK Metcalf, they are going to win the NFC West. It is not a reach at all. They're better than the 49ers. They're better than the Seahawks. They're better than the Cardinals. Guys, the Rams are the real deal. Now, I do not like the contract that they gave Matthew Stafford. Let's just be blatantly honest about that. I do not like them hanging on to Matthew Stafford just a little bit longer. They could have got a lot of value out of Matthew Stafford by trading him this offseason, or hell, even trading him last year, right? But they still like Matthew Stafford. They like Puka. They like Kyren Williams. And I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say that defense, yes, that defense will be a top 10 defense next season. That young LA Rams defense will be a top 10. So how can they make another playoff run and win the NFC West in 2025? Get some receiver help. That is all they need. I don't care if it's Devontae Adams, Tyler Lockett, DK, Stephon Diggs. Get 2 good receivers, decent receivers, to go along with Puka. Continue to give Kyren Williams the ball. Bada bing, bada boom, to the moon, baby. It's that simple. It is that freaking simple, baby.